Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie Pooh and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We love you and we appreciate you. Alright, so let's tap in and let's see what's in the energy for today for the collective. What do we need to know? What are you going to expose, Spirit? Start with my handmade deck. Pulled out some stacks. So let's see what wants to come out. Trying to get rid of you before court. Something's going on with someone's cell phone provider. That's could be fraudulent, forged documents involving a court situation here. Someone's trying to get rid of you before court because they've committed fraud and forged some documents here. Someone's phone records could be subpoenaed to court. Could be consulting a tarot reader. You could be a tarot reader. Someone's coming after one. Got 5 years. Could be significant. Somebody could be facing 5 years of prison time here due to fraud. They could have committed a federal offense here. They have an unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you. So your ancestors are taking charge of this situation. Someone's overwhelmed because they've hit rock bottom. So this unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you has caused them to go to the extreme with harmful intent. They're overwhelmed. Someone's got it out for someone here. Something could have been going on for the past 5 years regarding forged documents and fraud. We have an illness. 10 years on the back here. So the last 5 to 10 years are significant. A musician could be significant. You could be a musician. Someone you're dealing with could. Someone could be coming after a musician. Someone has an illness. Giving and receiving an illness. The past 5 to 10 years. Someone's sick. Draw 5 names. We have a Libra, Scorpio, cusp. Or a Libra and a Scorpio could be significant regarding their sexual health. The whole community's going down because someone could have been giving or receiving. Someone could have been giving something here for the past 5 to 10 years. Somebody's a hitman and we got a wiretap. They're under surveillance. Their phone records here are being subpoenaed to court. We got a hitman. Idaho could be significant. So, a sex man, a hitman is an sex man here. The names here. Let's draw the names. Just flipped. We have Rosemary or Ramona. Schultz Keller. Mitzi Chrissy. Abbott, Rutherford. We got 2 more. We got Carver, Caldwell, Pittman, and Copeland. Can be significant. What else is in this energy sphere? What else do we need to know? They got paid to hurt you. Money spells are involved. So a hitman got paid to hurt you here. There's a wiretap. They're under surveillance. Trying to get rid of you before court. They forged documents. One jumped out, but it went back in. Draw five from my green deck here. So let's see what was to come out of this deck. Oh, wow. A dirty D or a dirty P. Someone's wanting to torment you with a dirty D or a dirty P. They're an energy vampire. They got paid to hurt you. They're delusional. This person could have been cheating on you with someone that had a dirty D or a dirty P, and they contracted something. Someone could have even forged documents saying that someone was cheating. They're having a meltdown because whoever they cheated on, something could have been going on for 5 years. It's a nightmare. Goodness. Karmic family members with an SEX tape or video. An unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you. These karmic family members here. They're overwhelmed because of a tape or a video with PORN. Wow. Someone went to the extreme. The letter K could be significant. Went to the extreme. Something's been going on for 10 years. A breakup in reverse. Root chakra in reverse. Trying to block your stability and security. Someone could have stayed someone for the past 10 years instead of breaking up with them. We have a wife giving and receiving. A wife or a girlfriend. Someone was cheating on their wife with a girlfriend. Clarify this Libra Scorpio cusp. We have PILLS. A powder substance. With actual health. Aggravated assault with SA here. This right here. Someone could attack someone. Wow. We have this right here. And this right here. A wiretap involving a prosty here. We have a hitman. Light hair. Light skin. Hitman. They got paid to hurt you. They could have gone to the doctor and had someone forge someone's medical record saying that they have a dirty D or a dirty P. They got paid to hurt you. A doctor here is involved. Doctor could have even reported something to the cops. They could have made a recording and reported it to the cops. This person was hard to deal with, so they may have turned this person in for trying to forge documents. Everything is different now because they've reported something to the cops. We have a hidden camera, a security camera here that made a recording, and so now everything's different. Something has been reported to the cops here. It was a catastrophic event. Someone's going to lose some property. It's a hate crime and harassment. They were making a deal to do a drive-by here. Wow. Somebody was making lots of money trying to control the situation. The doctor here. We have a psychopathic ex. Lied on you in court to keep your wealth. So they're trying to get rid of you before court, tormenting you. Okay. Let's keep going. After I get a little bit more down, I'm going to turn it around and let you see it here. Tell me about this Libra Scorpio cusp with a powdered substance, or PILLS. I just saw international merchant. Could be working with a cartel. We have crying. Someone's cold-hearted. They're crying. They could be in withdrawal and need something here. This person's definitely a psychopath. It's come out twice. I mean, I can't diagnose. It's just what's in the cards. They thought they were flawless in this aggravated SA here. A psychopath. Thought they were going to be able to pull this off. Thought they were going to be able to alter medical records. Could have lied and said that you gave them something, but everything's different now. Something's reported to the cops. We have organized crime. They're nervous with this wiretap here and a prosty going on here, selling themselves. God is protecting you from this hitman who with light hair, light skin. Protect your chakras. God's protecting you. Hidden information. Someone got paid to hurt you, to alter your medical records here. Creating a smear campaign. Hidden information. Something's court ordered regarding hidden information and medical records. And this hitman who got paid to hurt you regarding SA. It's court ordered. And this is organized crime that's going on. Someone could have been trafficking you with this right here. And this right here with a hidden camera, security camera, could have been recording you without your consent, creating a smear campaign. There's a forensic unit, so they could be looking at the metadata here. Could be looking at someone's pictures, following their money trail, checking medical records. Could even need medical testing to prove that someone's not sick in this energy. 5 years, 10 years, someone could be getting some Fed time for forged documents, and there's a court situation here. Something's definitely court ordered for medical records to be submitted into evidence. Creating a smear campaign. And with the reported to the cops and made a recording with forensics, they could be checking IP addresses, all kinds of things like this. They could be looking into looking into cyber energy here. Finding the paper trail of what somebody's been doing behind the scenes. Well, everything's different now because they forged documents. They committed fraud regarding a dirty D or P. What is this? A phone call. A truck driver. Someone could be a truck driver, or a truck driver could be involved. Someone could have called a truck driver. Clarified 5 years cheating with hidden camera. Making arrangements. Someone's had a falling out with someone because they could have gotten caught cheating. Making arrangements to put a hidden camera somewhere. Investigating and research with this unhealthy obsession of wanting to harm you with the drive-by SHOOTING karmic family members. They don't want this being looked into. They don't want it investigated. These karmic family members don't want this being looked into. Don't let fear creep in. Don't be overwhelmed. Evil karmic family created a nightmare that you had to survive. With PORN, a loss of property. Clarify went to the extreme, the letter K with a hate crime. This person is definitely a hitman here and a crazy psycho ex. So this person could have hired this crazy psycho ex to be a hitman in your life. We have an accountant. Okay. Breakup. You could have walked away. A personal care aide or an accountant is in this energy. They were making lots of money off of something here for the past 10 years. Created a hate crime. They could have been causing breakups in your partnerships. They could have paid a crazy ex, psychopathic ex. I mean, psycho's come out 3 times. This person's fucking nuts, okay? This person's dangerous. Aggravated, ASSAULT with SA. And a dirty D or P with their actual health. They could have been making money off your pics. Testifying in court in this court situation here on the split. They lied on you in court to keep your wealth, a wife. Giving and receiving wealth. Third eye chakra, you're intuitive, you're spiritual, you're self-aware. You're imaginative, open-minded, focused. You have clear thoughts and clear vision. You could have to testify in court. And you could be a Libra or a Scorpio or a Libra Scorpio cusp, or you could be having to face a cold-hearted Libra Scorpio cusp in court, in this court situation. And they will be publicly humiliated, and it's going to come out that they have a dirty D or P. We have multiple people involved in this collaboration. CPS could get involved. There could be children in this energy. When the parents end up getting arrested, they could end up putting the children into CPS. This psycho thought they were flawless. This organized crime thought that they were going to be flawless. They're so cold-hearted. Went to the extreme to create a really bad hate crime here. This dirty D or P was reported to the cops, and it could have even been up to 5 years ago. And they're overwhelmed. The letter K, they're making lots of money and have to testify in court in this court situation. There's multiple people involved in this collaboration with this organized crime that got paid to hurt you. A light-haired, light-skinned person here. This could have been someone that you broke up with. Wiretap, organized crime, and this prosty here with Nudity. A Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, or a Scorpio and a Sag could be involved. So heavy Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius could be significant. We have kids in your honor. So there are definitely children involved in this. Grief. This hitman, light hair, light skin, God is protecting you. And then kids, God's also protecting your children. Hidden information. This judge here, they have a court date coming up regarding medical records. They're going to have to stand before this judge. They got paid to hurt you. You could end up receiving an order of protection from this judge because of this person, because they know that it was a setup to hurt you. This person could be trying to go on the run. They've stacked up so many charges because they just won't stop. They're powerless because of a judgment that's been made in the courts. Yeah, it's the end of you and me. It's a waste of time. It's over. You have firm boundaries. You're not letting these people anywhere near you. Somebody's going to jail. Clear communication about this deceit, and it's going to land somebody in jail. There are definitely children in this energy, okay? And someone could have even romanced a child, okay? Someone could be getting ready to go to court for PORN. They don't want this being looked into. They're going to lose property. Assets could be seized. Hidden information in medical records. Someone could have known that they were sick and they were passing something around. Anyway, wow. They've lost all control of the situation because they're going to get convicted. The divine has revealed something to you. Your guides are making known what's going on here. They're under judgment. You call judgment on this situation. Everything is falling apart. They're going to be exposed and they're going to be found guilty. When you walked away, you could have exposed this person. You pulled your energy back from them, and they're going to be found guilty. They're going to be convicted. Keep firm. It's clear communication, 3D jail. Somebody's going to jail. Someone's child or children could have caused a major blow up about lies and betrayal. A child here in this energy. You could have been hurt. Your children could have been hurt. I know that's my situation for me and my children. Yeah, the victims of predators. There's definitely an investigator. You could be looking into payments or loan payments even. It's a setup. We've got a legal team that's looking into a setup that's being exposed. North Carolina could be significant. We have a stepfather that's involved. So this could be your stepfather, could have hurt you, making money off of you. Secret hookup with SEX, making money off of you, sending in Psycho X. We've definitely got forensics involved. Forensics is looking for stuff here. Age 55 to 65 could be significant. Okay, let's keep going. Went to the extreme, the letter K, with a hate crime, getting the Psycho X involved. It's being exposed. We have the divine is stripping them of their powers. They could have been doing a freezer spell, trying to freeze you. And we've got Father and Ohio could be significant. So 10 years with a breakup in reverse, making lots of money, an accountant is going to jail. This person could be a father figure. Giving and receiving a life. Light on you in court to keep your well. Testifying in court. You're going to be found guilty. We have divine justice coming in. Doing magic over your car. You've got divine justice coming in. Yeah, you've been at war with these people. And they're experiencing harsh karma here. A Libra Scorpio cusp with a powder substance. They're cold-hearted in a court situation. They're full of deceit. They're ruined. And they inflicted a lot of pain on you. And they're ruined now. Certified SEXUAL health and aggravated ASSAULT. They thought they were flawless in this. Multiple people involved in a collaboration. They're going to get convicted. Somebody has a rash. We have a construction worker that could be involved. Someone could have a rash. They could have had to go to the doctor. You could have a dirty D or dirty P. Something's coming up. We have a shop owner. You could have your own business. Someone could be trying to romance you. Someone could be trying to come after your children even. We have a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp with a wiretap is under surveillance for NUDITY and prosty here with this organized crime. This could be someone that you're in a new relationship with. We have a 911 call. This hitman here, they're stuck. There's no more options. Someone could be trying to romance you into a new relationship. There's multiple people involved in the collaboration. Someone could be trying to wife someone down. Someone could have been lying to someone for 10 years. They're cold-hearted. A wife or a girlfriend could have had a 10-year relationship with someone. They're stuck. There's no more options now. There's kids involved too. A 911 call. We have an investigator. Someone could be a cashier. Someone could call the cops and it could spike an investigation because of a victim or victims here. There's a court date coming up before the judge about hidden information regarding medical records. Something is going to be court-ordered medical records to be obtained by a doctor here. Someone definitely got paid to hurt you. Doing money spells. They're doing all kinds of spells over your life here because they can't defeat you. And they're out of control because of this. The coven coming against you didn't see this coming at all. They can't defeat you. Gang stalking you. Someone is on DRUGS and they're out of control. You have no contact with these people. And they've been creating defamation of character against you. These are your ops. A toxic cult family. This karmic family's on demon time. Okay. Goodness gracious. We definitely have a doctor in the energy. An MD, a specialist, a PhD. Someone has an infectious disease and they have a dirty D or dirty P. And they could have had a doctor forge documents saying that they're not sick. It is insidious. Someone could work in a bank. We have an accountant. Someone could work in a bank. And we had a personal care aide. And we have a doctor. There is an undercover cop, an investigator. Somebody's going to get fired from their job. Okay. We've got draw 2 circle cards. This is nothing but pure corruption with organized crime here, slandering you, setting you up to frame you. A fallen twin flame here, a psychopathic ex. They're mad because you cut them off and you have no contact with them. We're going to draw 2 circle cards. Wow, this person is a butcher here. So we could have a butcher or a butcher knife. A knife could be significant. Someone could be with aggravated ASSAULT. Someone could hurt someone. Oh my God. Oh dear God. To where you have to call 911. Light hair, light skin, X here. That's psycho as fuck. I mean, it came out 3 or 4 different times. And then coming out as a butcher. Okay. I had to get up and find the circle deck here. Amy boo. Okay, let's draw 2 from here. Let's see what wants to come out. We have a cowboy, the Wild West. Oh wait, 2 did come out. A settler, an indigenous person. The trauma is oppression. The faith is fanatical. The love is spinster. The identity is a lover. The lesson is becoming more natural. There could be a miscarriage. Or stillborn. A baby could pass away. I'm so sorry. I know I had 5 miscarriages myself, so my heart goes out to you if you've experienced that. It's very painful. Okay, we've got the government. A governor, the court, a deposer, an advisor. The death is self-deleting. The trauma is mental illness. Europe could be significant. Separated by distance. Someone could be a guru or an idol. Their lesson is forgiveness. Okay. And we have wealth on the bottom of the deck. An inheritance, an acquisition, gambling or speculation, and a miser. And then we have imprisonment. Somebody's getting ready to go to jail. The love is spinster. A lover is the identity here. The trauma is oppression. They're trying very hard to oppress you, to take your wealth. They're going to be convicted. Could have paid this hitman a lot of money here. They're going to jail. Imprisoned, being freed, an imprisoner, and escaped. They don't want this looked into. They're mad that they've been exposed, and this is a hate crime. The identity is a child. The trauma is slander. So this father figure here, this could be your father figure that's done this. A father figure, a biological father, stepfather, a father figure. Could be an uncle. You take it how it resonates. Cheating on their wife, having girlfriends behind their back, gang stalking. A stepfather and a father came out. Could be both, making money off of you. It's a setup with payments or some kind of loan payments. A setup of defamation of character. They've stacked up so many charges they don't want this being looked into. They're going to lose property, the letter K. Could be getting 10 years. Receiving 10 years. They're under surveillance. Their phones are tapped. There's an investigator. You could have had to call 911 on someone that you've gotten a new relationship with. This person could have, for some of you, literally been a butcher. Something could have been significant about a knife. An investigator with the kids, an organized crime with aggravated ASSAULT with SA, a Libra Scorpio cusp. An investigator. Someone's kids could call 911. The The lesson is accountability. The death is a broken heart. Europe is the location again on this one. Trauma is slander. The love is a slave or concubine. Trying to enslave a child energy here. I'm just hearing this is like a pedo that was grooming a child, making them into their slave, making money off of you. You could have been hurt as a child and your children could have been hurt. There's a bank involved, a corrupt bank that's under investigation. There could be an undercover investigator looking into something that's going on in a bank. They could have tried to create some kind of a romance to work their way in to get more information. An accountant could have to testify in court. They're in this court situation because there's multiple people involved in some kind of fraudulent forged documents here. Could have been going on for 5 to 10 years of something that they were giving and receiving. A lot on you in court to keep your wealth. We have a possible inheritance here with parental figures. Could have stolen an inheritance from you and could be trying to take you out. Forging documents. They could have said that you have some kind of incurable STD here to create a smear campaign. These karmic family members are trying to take you out. A stepfather could have hired a psycho ex to gang stalk you. It's out of control. The gang stalking is out of control. A coven coming against you is out of control. Forensics is exposing something that an accountant has done about wealth and powdered substance. They're SEXUAL health. They're so mad. They're gang stalking you. A doctor is ruined. They're going to be convicted because of what they've done with medical records. Hidden information regarding a romance with kids. There's a rash involved. That could be hives. I'm just saying, like, a child could be very nervous and get hives around a certain father figure. A new relationship with an investigator at the bank. A butcher knife call 911. I'm going to lay one more down in this row and then I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Secrets. Somebody can be a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. And these secrets are coming out. A same sex relationship. So someone could be on the down low. Sugar daddy, sugar mama. Yep. Gay for pay here. They will or have destroyed their reputation. Trying to come for you. These secrets are coming out. A lust demon is affecting the health in the community, and that's exactly what this is here. Goodness. Okay. So let's keep going. So on the bottom of the deck, we have a swindler. They're mad that you cut them off. This evil karmic family created a nightmare that you had to survive. It's the end of you and me. You walked away. You were overwhelmed. You couldn't handle these karmic family members. You knew how bad they were. You got them out of your life. The perpetrator being exposed, just being swindled, evaded capture. A swindler here. The identity is a husband. So it's this father figure here. Their lesson is gluttony. So they have very unhealthy attachments and addictions here and overwhelmed because of a PORN addiction. This person's a perv. The love is obsessive. The trauma is abandonment. The death is dementia. Drawing here. What else do we need? The butterfly, a change for the better. So, setting you up to frame you. A crazy psycho ex. It's involved in this hate crime. It's being exposed. They went to the extreme. This person was hired to act like this. Oh, yeah, everything's going to be so much better. Yeah. Tell me about this father here who's going to jail. You could have not had anything to do with this father figure for 10 years. An accountant could make good money. They're making lots of money. They're going to jail. We've got the flag, a red flag here. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. This father figure is a walking red flag. Well, they're going to be found guilty. You could have to testify against this father figure in court. And they lied on you to keep your wealth, a wife or a girlfriend here. Could say that you have a PILL problem and they're lying. We have the leg, stepping into a new experience. Which would be jail. So we've got an undercover investigator here that's looking into all this deceit regarding this court situation. They're seeing how cold-hearted these people are. We've got a casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So this is coming to the end of a court situation here. This hitman was planning someone's death. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we've got a rose with romances in the air with SEXUAL health, aggravated ASSAULT, being flawless, coming in, romances in the air, change for the better, acting like everything's perfect, everything's so good, being just flawless and perfect, as good as they can be, but they're cold-hearted. God's protecting you because there's hidden information here, protecting you and your children from these organized crime people. There's so many people involved with this. This person could have a rash. They could have a dirty D or a dirty P. Something's wrong with them. They could become aggressive. Could try and bring someone roses. We are right here in Valentine's Day. Tell me about the bank with a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp or a Scorpio and Sagittarius but under surveillance with a wiretap, a shop owner or having your own business. There's romance in the air with a new relationship with a butcher. There's secrets. We've got the 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune with a bank here. Somebody got paid a lot of money to possibly be in a relationship with you with this prosty energy and NUDITY to put in hidden cameras to create PORN with you, to create you in the bedroom so that they can butcher you, slander you, smear campaign, defamation of character, torment you, cheating. This person's doing the most here. They got paid to do this. Karmic family sent this person in as a hitman trying to set you up. We've got the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, you have firm boundaries and you don't back down. Don't back down against this butcher with lies and betrayal. If they come toward you trying to get in a new relationship, a hitman with light hair and light skin. There could be kids involved. God's protecting you from this person. The target, a goal-oriented person. They got paid to hurt you. You were targeted. There's a lot of secrets here. There's an investigator that's looking into all this hidden information. There's medical records that are being looked into. A 911 call that could be being looked into. There's a court date coming up with a judge here. Goodness. Triumph over troubles and obstacles with the eagle here on the split. I found this deck whenever I was up looking for the circle cards. got a lot unpacked yesterday. I spent all day unpacking. I ate a gummy. I was so productive and so organized yesterday, but I didn't do a reading. So today is gummy day today is readings on. Today is gummy day with readings. I can't get it out. It's kicking in. And we shall continue. Let's go on. Let's clarify this cowboy here who thinks they're living in the wild, wild west. We've got school. I wonder what that school means. Let's get some. I'm drawn to the Kipperish deck. Let's see. Clarify school with this wild, wild west with this cowboy here. Creating defamation of character in a smear campaign. A boss. A boss at a school. Someone could be bossing someone around, telling someone what to do. Someone could be schooling someone on something here. Clarify the government. The courts here. What's going on? We got corruption. So, a lot of corruption in the court. Clarify wealth. We have a false person with fire and organized crime. So, a false identity here with fraudulent forged documents. They could be burning this evidence. They could be trying to get rid of these documents here. They're corrupt. They're a false person. They're wearing a mask. Gambling and speculation with this organized crime and this wealth with an inheritance here. They're going to prison. Clarify this gang stalking with the stepfather that doesn't want this being looked into, with the drive-by karmic family members having a healthy obsession with wanting to harm you. They're coming after you. We got frozen and it came out in reverse. With the freezer spell, they were trying to freeze you. They were trying to make it to where you couldn't move forward. Someone's assets could be freezed. Losing a loss of property. Assets being frozen. The letter K. 10 years. Gonna get convicted. Breaking their wife or girlfriend could break up with them when this comes out. Wow. A male here. This father figure. This father figure is pure evil. They're trying to evade capture. The swindler. They're being exposed and they're so mad. They do not want to be exposed. They do not want this looked into with PORN. They're so mad that you cut them off. They're trying to set you up to frame you. And it's being exposed, and they could have even gotten 3 crazy psycho exes involved because it came out so many times. It may have come out 4 times. We have a witness here and it came out in reverse. They don't want you to be a witness. They don't want you to testify in court as a witness to their behavior. They could say that you didn't see anything whenever you know good and damn well what you saw this person doing. Clarify this butterfly. Change for the better. Affluent. So they were making a lot of money here. Okay. And they were affluent. They like this lifestyle, okay, and it could have had to do with this right here. Someone could end up taking themselves out, and that was the karma on the back of one of the cards. Do not be tempted to lower your standards with this drugs and poison. Stepping into a new experience. Oh yeah, just try it. Just try it. Someone could OD. We have a grandparent here. A grandparent that could be someone could be in the military. There could be a military family involved, stepping into a new experience. Someone could be in the military. with their leg. Someone could have an injury, something that happened to their leg in the military, with the leg here. In a casket, someone could pass away. A grandparent. Someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. This father figure could, or stepfather figure here, could be a grandparent to your kids. Okay, or this could have been your grandparent too. Romance is in the air. We have a parental figure here, and it came out in reverse. Wow. So, you walked away from this father figure here, stepfather. They're trying to act like they're not doing anything with their SEXUAL health with aggravated ASSAULT. This person is a pedo. They're going to be convicted. Tell me about this bank with the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp that's under surveillance. Great and good fortune with this 4-leaf clover with a prosty and NUDITY. A lot of money's involved here. They thought this was going to bring in good luck, a good investment, that they were just going to get out of debt. Yeah. They're under surveillance. Something's on social media here. And there's a digital footprint here with your family here on social media. Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And it could have something to do with what's going on online. A goal-oriented person in your family targeted you. We've got out of revenge on the bottom of the deck. Revenge, the communication about this revenge, they're looking into it. It's being investigated. You're going to be happy with the outcome. They were real happy about seeking this revenge. Hidden strangulation. Could be saying that they wanted someone to be in that situation and they could be sad. I've been strangled to death. He suffocated and strangled me to death. And then his roommates freaked out and made him give me CPR or I wouldn't be alive right now. After 5 times in court of facing him, he got away with it. It was terrifying. See if we can find out what this person might look like. For some of the collective here, if this is resonating with you, this is definitely not going to be everyone's energy, so please use your discernment and only take what resonates with you. Let this be a confirmation. If this is confusing you and scaring you, this is not your energy. Don't force it to fit, okay? Someone's very powerful in this energy. Okay, you're very powerful. They didn't think this whole coven coming against you, didn't see this coming at all. Yeah, they're out of control. They're mad you cut them off. They're gang stalking, creating defamation of character, trying to set you up. They've lost all control of the situation with the smear campaign. Trying to make arrangements for a drive-by. Making arrangements for PORN, a hidden camera. Forensics is involved. They are tracing these people. A father figure here is going to be found guilty in a court situation that thought they were going to be flawless. This flawless hitman here that got paid to hurt you, altering medical records. They didn't realize how powerful you are. We've got skinny and fluffy hair. Someone could have really curly hair. Someone could be really skinny. Someone's hair could be poofy. A pale skin tone, so light hair, light skin came out on my handmade deck. You want your baby? He's like, let me move these cards. I tell you they can't. That's so beautiful. Collective. You sweet girl. There you go. I'm sorry, baby. Goodness, mommy. She wanted in. She's so sleepy. Someone could be petite. Someone could have an average physique. Pregnant just came out in reverse, so someone that's pregnant could be having their baby, or someone could unfortunately have a miscarriage, and I'm so sorry. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Someone could say that they're pregnant to trap someone, and they're not really pregnant. Religious, and it came out in reverse, so someone could be duplicitous. Someone has straight hair, blue eyes. We have a blusher, and it came out in reverse, so someone could wear a whole lot of makeup, and they may look completely different without their makeup. Someone may have changed how they wear their makeup. They used to wear a lot of blush, and now they don't. A blonde man, light hair, light skin. Age range 27 to 45. Could be significant. Let's do one more round. I'm going to get a different deck. See if anything else wants to come out. No, nothing else is wanting to come out. Spirit kept saying no. Okay. Let's draw from this deck and see what wants to come out of here. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with in this energy. What do we need to know from here? We've got the diver. Marine biology, scuba diver, instructor. Works on the water, Coast Guard, rescue work, explores depths of ocean and calm under pressure. So someone could be all about the ocean. Someone could do this. Someone remains calm under pressure. They're cold-hearted. If they're a psychopath, they feel nothing. This person could be very quiet and weird and creepy. And it's like they walk up on you, you didn't even hear them coming, is what I was just told. It's like lurking, like energy, with a creepy smile on their face. This male is evil. They're trying to burn evidence. Anything else want to come out? The pregnant one. Wow. Okay, so someone could be pregnant in this energy. Someone could have been affecting your womb. Someone could have been attacking your sacral and solar plexus chakra. Expecting a baby, wants to have children, and there's a lot of children in this energy. Someone could want to put a baby in you. A deep desire to be a mother, emotional and moody, preparing for life changes. So someone could actually be pregnant. Someone could have lured someone to be with them because of children, or actually got someone pregnant because of cheating. Someone could have a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old. We've got the coach. May work at a gym, CrossFit or group classes, physical therapy, sports-minded, school or professional coach. And school and boss came out with a cowboy. Someone could work in a school. Okay, you could have some people in this energy could have grown up with each other since childhood, and they could be well versed with guns, or like the Wild Wild West. Someone could like westerns. Someone could be teaching someone how to shoot. A school or professional coach. Good at leading others. Someone could be very athletic. Someone could be a triathlete. They're sports-minded. They like to be outdoors doing extreme sports or sports of some kind. If this person's a psychopath, then they like extreme sports. They need that thrill, that adrenaline rush. We've got the picky one. Would rather be alone. Doesn't let others in easily. They're very closed off and cold-hearted. Highly selective in love, and that could definitely be our energy too, because we have firm boundaries. Rejects suitors often. Being very picky and careful on who you allow into your energy in a new relationship. You investigate. You give them time to hang themselves in romance because you know that it's probably going to happen. Too busy to be bothered, dreamy and unattached, the picky one. So you're being very careful on who you're allowing in your energy. And someone could be having a hard time coming in towards you to do something here because you have firm boundaries and you are not letting any psycho exes back in your energy. You're just not doing it. I know my collective. They get to fuck off. Hell no. You're not coming back in. The wise one. Endured many challenges, absolutely, and that's how we have so much wisdom. Has sound life advice, and you could be very good at helping lead others because of how much wisdom and experience you have through the life I've had to live. Lord have mercy, Jesus. And I know you guys are going through the same things that I am because these readings resonate 100% with me. I'm telling you. Can be nagging, older in age or an old soul. Lots of life experience, a mother or a grandmother. And this could be your energy here, collective. And you're very picky. You're selective on who you allow in your life. You could have a grandbaby coming in. Congratulations. I know I do. Too. But, okay. Okay. So, on this Wild West card, the word settler is here. And I was drawn to this. Reported to the cops, a boss at school, a settler, trying to get rid of you before court. Someone could be saying that someone is a pedo. School-age children, PORN, making someone overwhelmed. Someone could have worked somewhere for 5 to 10 years. Overwhelmed due to a loss of property because they're mad that they were cut off. So then they started seeking revenge, trying to set someone up. There were payments involved to defame someone's character and create a smear campaign, reporting something to the cops that they were being tormented or that they were tormenting. Everything's different now in these arrangements that they've made because they were setting you up to frame you. They're going to be convicted. They wanted you convicted. You could have gotten convicted of something. They could have made arrangements to get you convicted of something to where an order of protection was in place against someone who set you up to do something here because they were trying to frame you, to defame your character. They were cheating. Once you caught this person cheating, then everything was different. Then they started smearing your name all over the place. And they had an unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you. It was overwhelming because they went to the extreme. You could have been with this person for 5 to 10 years. They don't want something being looked into regarding what was hidden on camera, a dirty D or dirty P. It's the end of you and me. It's over. Stepping into a new experience. Do not lower your standards. Do not be tempted. Don't be with someone who is an addict, an evil male that's a swindler is being exposed. They're trying to evade capture, but they're going to be imprisoned. Someone could be lurking around a school, and it was reported to the cops. An accountant is making lots of money. Lied on you in court to keep your wealth, giving and receiving money to their wife or girlfriend. This person could end up breaking up with someone due to cheating or PILLS or prosty here. Parental figures setting you up to frame you. They're going to be found guilty. A father is guilty of a hitman being hired to get this right here and this, so that they could traffic and do this right here with organized crime. They could have tapped your phone. They could have you under surveillance with organized crime and gang stalking under surveillance. Using a false identity. Someone could be losing property. Their assets could be frozen. Someone doesn't want to testify. They don't want to be a witness. They could be scared because this male is so evil with this organized crime. They could be scared that they're going to end up DEAD. Someone could rather take themselves out than face this. There could be a grandparent that passed away that was in the military. Someone in the military could have had a problem with their legs or their knees. This parental figure was not a good parental figure towards you. Romance is in the air with the parental figure in reverse. With cold-hearted, this person wasn't good towards you. This person could have had a lot of debt. They could have lived beyond their lifestyle with an affluent lifestyle. They were extravagant, wealthy, into a lot of bad shit here. In a coven. Someone's children could have revealed information about a father figure or a grandfather figure. Something could be on social media. Some of you could have a new loving relationship, because this new relationship is in the upright. It's not karmic. But you could be sharing it online on social media. God is protecting you in your new relationship. Getting you away from these evil people, from these evil hitmen that your family was sending in to target you, literally, with family and target. Family's targeting you. Sending in hitmen. In the distant future, something's going on in the legal field here, in the courts. What do we need from this deck, please, Spirit? Close this out. What's going to happen here? We're going to get convicted. We've got work, labor, and efforts of putting somebody in prison because of how obsessed they are with you. Working hard on putting someone away because of their unhealthy obsession with wanting to harm you. Somebody's getting ready to land behind bars. Tell me about this parental figure. This father figure here. Mature man with real love. So they could be fake with parental figure in reverse and acted like, oh, I love you. No. And then money is right beside this parental figure in reverse. With debt. With the bills on fire. Sending in a love offer. Of real love. With abundance. This person stole an inheritance. With the courthouse here. Endings in the courthouse. Something's getting ready to be finalized. Divine feminine. Divine masculine in the courthouse. Regarding this abundance. Endings are coming in for you and your child. And a Jezebel could have hurt you and your children. Or could have hurt you as a child. Because we definitely have a lust demon here. And you've healed from this Jezebel. From this person hurting you. Wow, you've healed from the lust of Jezebel. Yeah, you walked out and you abandoned them. You don't want anything to do with them. You could have reported it to the cops. And it spiked an investigation, and you could have had a father figure investigated. We've got divinity. You're coming out as a divine being. Hello, sweetheart. Somebody could be coming to say hello to you, sweetheart. They could ask you to testify. We got high honor, and it came out in reverse. So someone acts like they're in high honor, and they're not. We've got moving on from family. Yeah, you moved on. Because it's a family of freaking entities here. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Here's a doctor and their occupation. It was popping up off the back. A rich girl. That could be a doctor. We could have a rich feminine here. Created a lot of destruction. Setting you up to frame you. Because they're mad that you cut them off. Someone could have taken out with loan payments over here. It's a setup making money off of you. Someone could have even taken a loan out in someone's name. Setting you up to frame you with a hate crime. We've got a whole community of people here. There's a lot of people involved in this. And your ancestors are protecting you. Your ancestors are bringing in actual money towards you. Because this thief stole your actual money. And they lied on you in court to keep your wealth. And so they're trying to get rid of you before court. Wow. With ritual and voodoo here and travel and ritual, we're sticking up off the back. So someone traveled to have voodoo done. Created a false narrative. They wanted to affect your health. They wanted to take you out. They wanted to affect your gifts. They went to someone gifted. They went to a practitioner. They wanted you in poverty, needing help. But you love yourself, and you fought against this. Dealing with a karmic femme here. I was drawn to the drugs and poison. A rich guy that's an op here. This could be this accountant here that's making lots of money. That's a father figure. They're surprised. Let me get a couple from here. Wait a minute, before I do that. Let's see. Why are they surprised? Why is this person so surprised? We've got the Five of Swords, because they're surprised because they're defeated. They have to surrender. They're going to have to walk away. They've just sacrificed themselves. Their behavior is underhanded and deceptive. They're aggressive, bullying you, trying to intimidate you. They're defeated and they're surprised. They can't believe it. Aquarius energy could be significant. Clarifies grandparent. Court situation with a grandparent. There's deceit. There's an investigator. There could be an undercover cop. Oh crap, those cards just went on the floor. And more than one investigator here. We could have a fraud investigator and then like a detective here that works with the police department after a 911 call. I just dropped cards. So right here, father, jail, and accountant. I've been sitting here looking at this. Father setting you up to frame you. They're guilty in court. Okay. This father could be a stepfather. Father in jail. So a father figure here that could be a stepfather. Okay, for some of you. It's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you. Could have spent time in jail. Between 5 to 10 years, they could have served time. While they were incarcerated, either in jail or prison here. They could have become an accountant. They could have gotten a degree, making lots of money. An accountant is going to have to testify in court in a court situation about multiple people involved. Could be a Libra, Scorpio. We've got Scorpio twice, and Sagittarius can be involved. secrets that an investigator had to look into. Let's get some zodiac signs right here. Let's see what could be in this energy. Give me the signs involved here. This could be your signs or someone's signs that you're dealing with. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Sagittarius again. So it could be double Sag or two Sages. Where's the other one? There's always one I can't find. I can't see it. Oh, here it is. Pisces. Okay. Could be significant. Draw some initials or some letters so we can get some initials. These are the tarot cards that fell underneath my desk. We'll get to those in a minute. I haven't even flipped them over yet. I was just sitting there looking at this and I've been staring at it for a while. Someone doesn't want someone to be a witness on the witness stand. They want to get rid of them before court so they can't testify against them. Okay, we've got the letter K. I. D. Kid. B. Bid. Bid on kid. Oh my God. H. U. W. X. H. T. M. Couldn't tell if that was an M or a W. N. B. Let's do a few more. L. Sorry, Evie. My hair's tickling her ears. I. A. D. P. Dirty D, dirty P. O. Doppelganger. With a false identity here. J. I. Wow. And J. Now that's weird. The jig is up. Wow. Somebody could be on the DL. IP address. Hum. Bid. Kid. Tim. Pad. Thumbnail. Something's on social media. Hoax. Bad. Dad. A bad. B-A-D-D-A-D. Bad dad. P.O. Box. P-O-B-O-X. M-A-I-L. Someone could be receiving mail at a P.O. box. Someone's IP address is being looked into. Someone could have hacked someone's IP address to set someone up to frame them. I'm not going to take all those. It was a huge stack. Clarify this parental figure in reverse. We got a King of Wands and the Hierophant. So you could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy here. We did have a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, or a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. Something is definitely going on in a court situation here. Taurus energy and Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone's energetic. They're optimistic. They could be funny and very charming. They're sexy. They're fearless and flawless. They're motivated. They're action-oriented. They're very passionate. Someone could be rude and forceful, like a bully, like a dictator, or a tyrant. They're very impulsive, abusive. They're nasty. They're cold-hearted. So someone is defeated. Their vision has been defeated in court. Wow. Okay. So this karmic father figure here, who's in this King of Wands energy, will be defeated for whatever vision they were taking to orchestrate all of this in your life. They're going to be defeated in this court situation. This whole family targeted you. There's an investigator. They could even question your children. There could be a stepfather that gets convicted and a father that gets convicted for some of you. They could have been in cahoots and making arrangements to torment you to work together with phone calls here. Wanting you to lower your standards, to be tempted to fall into bad patterns, addictions, wanting you to take yourself out. Could have been using mind control on you. Could have been attacking you and defaming your character on social media as well. This could have been, you could have been abused since you were a child by these father figures here, or a father figure. And then there's a wife or a girlfriend, so whoever your father's partner is, a mother figure or a stepmother are involved, or an aunt or an uncle. You take this how it resonates. God is protecting you and your children. Someone could have a butcher knife at a bank. It's a secret. Could be in like a safety deposit box. A shop owner with a butcher could get convicted. Someone could have some kind of butcher shop to like dispose of evidence, if you catch my drift. Making lots of money. A butcher could be making lots of money as a shop owner, having their own business. Someone's very skilled with a knife. And with the target here, they could also use a bow. They could be skilled. They could even be able to throw knives very well. Oh, I'm sorry, Evie Pooh. I just hit your little sweet head. Mommy, sorry. Goodness. They could be like a sharpshooter, or like with the Wild West here. Someone could be very good with weapons here. Someone's weapons could be confiscated. Someone could have a knife collection, the letter K. Someone could have hidden their knives at the bank in like a safety deposit box. It's hidden. It's a secret. It's hidden information. Someone's medical records could also be in there. Gang stalking and making money off of you. They've lost control of the situation and the smear campaign. Something's reported to the cops and everything is different now. There's an investigation. They're under surveillance, a wiretap. There's 2 investigators here. Undercover. There's a court date that's coming up. 2 hitmen have been paid to hurt someone here. And forensics is definitely involved, finding digital footprints and actual forensics as well. Especially with SEXUAL health. Someone's going to be convicted. Also, someone could have come in with a rash to a doctor, and it created an investigation. They've stacked up so many charges because they're out of control. They're obsessed with causing you harm. And they don't want this being looked into because they know that if it is, that they will be convicted. That's why they don't want it to be looked into. That's why the gang stalking. That's why trying to freeze everything in your life. They don't want you to testify. They don't want you to be a witness. Okay, guys, this is going to be the end of our reading. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I hope that you'll please hit that like and subscribe and hype button. Thank you all for spending time with me. I love you, collective. Bye, guys.